It's time to watch Miraculous again.
Well, hello there. It's me, your friendly friend Gale. And this is my friendly friend Nagito. And we're here to watch another episode of Miraculous. Actually, the episode Wishmaker. You wanna know what my wish is? My wish is for Adrian to be angsty AF. Turn his hair black, angst him up. That's what I want. The description for this episode is that Marinette thinks about her future, and a supervillain shows up, able to force people to live their childhood dreams, which he then turns into nightmares for our heroes. My childhood dream was to be a Pokemon trainer, and, well, I'm getting closer every day. So without further ado, let's catch them all. All those dreams in this Wishmaker episode. This is a great segue, I don't know what you're talking about. So, at least one of my wishes came true. That was for more Adrian angst. Because, oh, poor Cinnamon Roll. Poor baby boy, whose only dreams has been to make his parents happy. Oh, let's start. The Wishmaker is a episode where they all go to a career fair and they gotta figure out their futures, and it sucks because it sucks for practically everybody. Anyone you ask probably didn't know what they wanted to be when they were a teenager. Heck, I went through like 3 careers, all from vastly different spans of the universe in high school, and then I still... And they all, none of them ended up being what I went to college for or what I do right now. So, yeah, career stuff's difficult, and it's definitely a more personal issue that Marinette and Adrian are dealing with. Luca is the absolute wisest, he is literally like the mentor, wise man, old wizard of this group. He's just sitting there like, man, I know the answers to everything, the universe and the music, and it's done in his typical music-minded, hippie-esque kind of way of like, oh, just feel it, it's inside you, I hear the symphony and all, but it actually is a nice build-up of character for him. He's still friends with Marinette, he's still friends with Adrian, and wants them both to do well, and so that part's really relatable and really cool. I like diving deep into, especially for Adrian, this is the part where I guess a lot of us wanted to like see his personality of, him conflicting with what he wants to do versus what his father has him do and what he's been doing all his life and all that kind of stuff, because we know from the show that Gabriel, forces a lot onto his son. And we see him sometimes be like sad that he's always busy, but this is the first time he's like really had to confront, okay, well, what does he really want in the future versus his dad and all that kind of stuff. So it's nice to get a bit of that. Obviously it doesn't go too deep and introspective or angsty, which is a little sad because it was like perfect for it. But we do get a step in that direction, which is good. But the real fun bit, other than the fact that Jagged Stone's childhood dream is to be a crocodile, but he can't swim, because that's pretty funny. I like how Jagged Stone just like appears now in front of Luca, and he's just like, son! We fixed all of our father-son issues now that I have been revealed to be your father. I am just here, son. So besides that, the big thing that happens in this episode is that Luca now is the strongest human being on the planet because he knows both Ladybug and Adrian's identities. Cat Noir's identity as Adrian. So he knows both of them, and he's lied to Marinette. He's like, I totally don't know. I totally don't know you're Marinette. What? Which is kind of funny. I want to see how that plays out in the future, because, Luca being the more wise, older character that he is, that might come into play in the future where he knows, and so he, helps them a little bit, either romantically or in, the superhero business, or just something to, get them together. I feel like he could be a great ally to the cause, to the shipping cause. So yeah, that is a big thing that happened, and it's kind of cute because we got to see the childhood dreams, and like for Marinette it's the knitting fairy, and like I said earlier, for poor Adrien, he gets hit and he doesn't change at all. He just becomes Adrien instead of Cat Noir, and his dream is just to be a good son. Like, he's just like, I just want to be what my parents want me to be in the childhood, and it's just like, oh baby boy. Oh baby boy, that's so sad. That's so sad. You don't need that. You don't need that. It definitely was a more fun episode. It did wonders for Alec. He had a sick costume. Like, that was a pretty sleek villain outfit. And then his outro outfit where he like becomes himself and starts his new show. He's rocking it, girl. He rocks it. Rock that long, luscious hair. I'm totally digging it. So yeah, it was a great, fun episode that had a bunch of, had relatable issues, had other issues that came up later, did stuff for the plot, progressed forward, more secrets. Everyone's gonna know who everyone is. By the end of like the 15th episode, everyone's gonna be like, I know who this person is and this person. There's gonna be a whole circle, a whole interconnected web of who knows who's who. But yeah, it's fun to see it all unravel. It's just like, everything's off the table now. Everyone can know who anyone is. So yeah, that was this particular episode. Looking forward to seeing what the next episode holds, and if there's any what Luca will do with this new information now that he knows who's who, because I really want to see where that goes. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye!